All right, guys, welcome back to another interview. Right now I'm seated with Eira Thomas, and we're talking about Westhaven Gold. I think to start us off, Eira, it'd be helpful for our audience to understand who you are and your involvement with Westhaven as well.
Great. Well, my name is Eira Thomas, and I'm chairman of Westhaven Gold. That's a relatively new appointment for me. I have been a long-time shareholder of Westhaven, but joined as chair about a year ago, and really excited to support the team as we're kind of embarking upon advancing our Spence's Bridge gold belt.
Now, I understand you work with your brother.
Yes.
What's that like?
You know, it's actually fantastic. Gareth and I have worked together on a few projects over our career. We work well together, and I think it's actually a real kind of pleasure for me to join the team that he's assembled. He's put together a really strong technical group, and has been committed to advancing this project for many years now. And I think we're kind of at a really important inflection point. So I come with a little more mining experience. Gareth is a great explorer. So we're kind of combining our skill sets here to advance this project to the next level.
Now let's talk about the latest and updated PEA and MRE. Can you give us some highlights out of those results?
Yeah, we're super excited. I mean, we've essentially doubled the NPV from the previous PEA that we put out over a year ago. So we're looking at a project now that's really low cost, robust, rapid payback. We're looking at about a $454 million NPV with a 43% IRR. This is all after tax, and a 2.1 year payback, and a production rate of about 50,000 ounces a year. So it's a great project located in an ideal kind of low situation. We're 2-hour drive from Vancouver. The project also benefits from local roads and power infrastructure. So it's a very de-risked kind of mining opportunity.
Now, being on the floor here at PDAC, you see a whole spectrum of investors.
Yes.
And for us, we speak to the novice and all the way to the other end. Insider ownership could be something to look at when you're thinking what qualities make this investment a good investment.
Yes.
Tell us about what that looks like for Westhaven. And my follow-up question to that is, what other factors besides that do you have at Westhaven that is potentially a sound investment for people looking?
Yeah, well, listen, both great questions. And I think for Westhaven, as I mentioned, I've been a shareholder since day one. My brother and my father, we own more than 20% of this company together. That has really made us responsible stewards, I think, in terms of trying to preserve sort of share structure as we've advanced this project. So the project's been around a while, but it's still very much early stage in terms of the exploration potential of the full belt. And for us as owners, we're very motivated to kind of see this project through to the finish line. I think the advantages that we have at Westhaven is grade. We're looking at, this is a high grade underground mining opportunity and a great jurisdiction, a tier 1 mining jurisdiction, right off a highway with access to power, again, rapid payback, relatively low capital. So we feel that this is a great kind of flagship kind of gold project to anchor kind of a growing, mid-tier gold company. And that's our ambition. We would like to see Shovelnose, which is the main project in the South Zone itself, get into production. At the same time, we want to deploy capital on further exploration of the belt. It has tremendous upside. We're just getting started at Spence's Bridge Gold Belt.
Yeah, and there's 4 properties, is that right? That you own with Westhaven?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
And these are not markets which have been kind to junior explorers, so it's been difficult to raise capital and preserve share structure. So I think my brother as CEO has done a very good job of being disciplined about raising modest amounts of capital and still managing to advance the project to the next level. But we are increasingly excited about the exploration opportunity, not only within Shovelnose, but now onto our Prospect Valley, Skunka, and Skunka North projects, which all have a really exciting exploration potential for gold.
Now, I was saying earlier that I think I've seen you almost every day so far at PDAC. The first event we were at by the Young Mining Professionals Network
Yes.
hands out an award every year under your name.
Yes.
So I think to close off the interview, beyond Westhaven, what do you want to see in the industry that's challenged by attracting new capital, young talent, etc.?
We're at a difficult, I mean, it's a super interesting time because obviously the demand for minerals is unprecedented. So the fundamentals are so strong. But yes, we have great difficulty attracting the talent we need. And that's why I think organizations like Young Mining Professionals are so important, because we need to make youth aware of all the opportunities that exist within our sector. And then I think on the capital side, obviously this business is cyclical. We've seen capital, come back into the majors and the mid-tier. It hasn't trickled down yet to the juniors. I'm optimistic that has to happen. And we've also got to seek other sources of capital, including private capital. So I do think we've got to hit it hard on all fronts if we're going to actually be successful in delivering the minerals that the world so needs.
Thank you again for your time, Eira.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah.